Hi, I'm Ashleigh Weeden. I'm a Post-Doctoral Research Associate with the Rural Development Institute here at Brandon University. Although I am located in Ontario, so I'm part of rural southwestern Ontario, and I've arrived here for the conference to be the opening keynote last night and to serve as the MC throughout the week, as well as a couple paper presentations. So I'm a bit of a Swiss Army knife here this week. So CRRF is the Canadian Rural Revitalization Foundation. It's a long-standing organization in Canada, a nonprofit charitable organization that's intended to bring together rural researchers, community developers, and practitioners to bring together the latest advances in rural development so that we can all contribute to vibrant rural futures together. CRRF was founded in 1989 and brought together in those days people that were working to advance a new rural agenda in terms of rural policy and development, grounded in communities and grounded in practical research. And since that time, which is sort of just shy of the amount of time that I've been alive, we've made tremendous advancements through things in partnerships like the Rural Policy Learning Commons, through summer schools and field schools internationally, and connecting rural researchers across the country that are all working on trying to solve these problems of what do we do to support meaningful, inclusive, and vibrant rural futures. It was a lot of fun. It's a little bit stressful because this is sort of the group of people that have really been critical to supporting my career and my development. Certainly Dr. Wayne Kelly here at RDI has been a huge part of my development as a scholar and a rural practitioner. I come from applied rural research to academia, so I kind of live in both worlds. So delivering this keynote to a room full of people who I deeply admire and respect and have been foundational to my development as a person and a professional was a little bit nerve-wracking. But ultimately really exciting to get to be part of and contribute back into the organization that's meant so much to me. And getting to be the MC is really fun because I get to take in everything. I get to kind of bop around and see what everybody's up to. So it's certainly the full experience of a conference. My keynote last night really focused on the idea that place matters. So not only is this like rural versus urban, but there are different kinds of rural, and we're really fond of, in CRRF circles, of saying if you know one rural community, you know one rural community. And the reason for that is that the difference in different types of rural communities are all due to place. So what makes somewhere unique in Newfoundland and Labrador compared to here in southern Manitoba or western Manitoba or northern Nunavut, those are all different qualities, and we have to respond to and adapt to those, as well as places evolving. So we can get stuck in this idea that rural is one thing and it's stuck in the past, sort of thinking it might have been something it may never have been, instead of looking forward into the future and developing our ideas around what does this look like as a living entity moving forward. And finally, how do we put the power back into communities so that people can determine for themselves what kind of futures they'd like and how they best develop their resources to their own advantages rather than seeing everything kind of leave to somebody else's advantage. So the heart of it really was that place matters and that we can determine the future around places in the best positive light when we work together. So my three big asks, the first start was sort of, to make a one small commitment of something you're going to do the second that you leave in terms of what you'll be able to take away from this conference and change in your own work. Build relationships with the people that you meet here at the conference in order to continue those conversations and develop those strong partnerships. And then the third one being like committing to a big goal that you're going to continue to advocate for throughout the entirety of your career. Because it's really important that we look at this not just of what I'm going to do in this grant cycle or this election cycle or with this project, but what does the grander arc look like for long after I'm gone? And so my big ask and my big hope for this conference is, like all the CRRF conferences before, is that people take away things that fundamentally support positive changes in their lives and their works and their communities when they go home.